killing me. Light it up. If you feeling me, I feel. Light it up.
So let's get started with the first quarter of the month from January to March. So, y'all, when I flipped over this card, I couldn't even believe it. I couldn't even believe it. Third eye chakra, the sixth chakra. Y'all, this song has already been on my mind. So when this card flipped over, I was just like, oh my God. I'm coming straight up out that third. I'm a savage. Classy. Like, I was so, like, spirit for real. Okay, let me be serious. The sixth chakra. The energy of the third eye chakra supports our inner sight and intuitive abilities. Okay, so if you've seen the 2022 preview, then you've seen that we'll be going through the sixes of the tarot, right? Um, and the first part is the Six of Swords. All manifestation starts in the mind. How we think determines how we feel. How we feel determines our actions, and our actions determine our results. So we have to go into our mind, go into our temple, go into our third eye, and move ourselves away from the five energy. Okay, and that's where it all starts. The process of manifestation all starts in the mind. So definitely doing some meditations, working on that third eye chakra, um placing crystals, an amethyst on your third eye, like that medical tape. You can get some medical tape and put it on your third eye, and put chakra on a chakra a crystal on your third eye could be helpful. If you're into that type of thing. But what other messages, Spirit, do you have for us for January, February, and March? So intuitive abilities. Intuitive abilities. Y'all, you know what? This is your intuitive abilities is something we neglect a lot. This ability has been neglected. You know, your third eye has been neglected. So, I mean, if it helps, you can work on building your intuitive abilities, building your trust with your abilities, because that's a process. It's definitely a process to trust. Intuitive abilities. Wear purple too, y'all. Wear y'all some purple clothes, shirt, something. And remember your third eye. You can check out I did a picker card for third eye for the chakra system. And you can go look at that for inspiration for your third eye. See what messages might be in there for you. What other messages, Spirit, do you have for us regarding our sixth chakra? So for some reason, the heart chakra came out with this. Like, my heart just started beating. And it came up more as like it was like maybe it wants your third eye to connect with your heart chakra more. Envision with your intuitive abilities. Remember your heart, you know? These two things, I feel like your heart and your third eye really go good together because we gotta use our body. Like in when you are building your intuitive abilities, working not working, but like being aware of what your body is doing based off what you're thinking. That's why I feel like my heart just started like beating that fast. Um, that was a good one, Spirit. Yeah, supports our inner sight. Yeah, really start. Um, I got details. You know, details. Dreaming in details. Oh, dream journal as well. Um, so at nighttime, right before you go to bed, think of a question, write it down in your journal, and then wake up. When you first wake up, look at the question, and if you had a dream or something um, about it that might give you some clues, that'll definitely help um, build your intuitive abilities with your third eye, working with a dream journal. Spirit is saying here. Mm. What other messages do you have, Spirit, about inner sight and intuitive abilities? I'm going back to this dream journal. Yeah, that's really going to help with building your intuitive abilities. Is this your dream journal? Especially if you don't dream a lot. I don't know. I feel like I cut my dreaming abilities off. I do not dream that much. And all the dreams I've had, I can like kind of remember them. But like, I don't dream a lot. So I'm working on that with the dream journal as well. Okay, let's see what the book has to offer with the sixth chakra. When our third eye is open, we clearly hear and see our partner on a deeper level. The third eye supports our capacity to imagine and intend what we truly desire. By picturing having a trusting and beautiful relationship, we allow a powerful boost towards creating that outcome. An open third eye allows for a deeper truth to be perceived about ourselves, about the other, and about our relationship. Okay. I am connected. So if you want an affirmation to work through, right, I am connected to my inner world. You are connected to your inner world. You build the plan in the inner world to help it manifest on this 3D realm. So, some food for thought. What is your future? What is the future you dream of? Are you with a partner of your dreams? All manifestations start with a dream. Creating the life and relationships that you desire starts with the ability to imagine it. The more you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions towards this vision, the more you attract what you resonate from the undefined field of unlimited potentials. Creating a vision board is a great way to do this. Get out the old magazines, find a large piece of cardboard, grab some scissors and glue, and create a collage of everything that appeals to you. Most of all, have fun. Fun and joy. Allow our energy to flow effortlessly, opening our minds and our hearts fully. Oh yeah, so that's another good one, a vision board. That came up about 2 weeks ago. Um on the self-help journey that we're doing. Oh, sorry, self-healing. I said that wrong. Self-healing journey. And they're in my shorts. I pick a card every week. Um, that deals with help, self-healing and self-care. So come check that out in the shorts every week. Um, But we did a vision boards. You can do it on your phone. I do sometimes on my phone too, because I can find better stuff than I can in old magazines. But matter of fact, I just posted a picture today of one side of my vision board that I made. And that vision board was definitely for self-care. Like, so if you want to make a vision board for just workout stuff, or you want to make a vision board for all the food you want to eat, make a vision board for maybe places you want to go, things that you want. It can be unlimited ways, and that helps take the vision from your third eye, put it on paper, and then refine it. It definitely helps you refine it, and it becomes fun. Oh yeah, I just think this fun and joy allow our energy to flow effortlessly, opening our mind and our hearts fully. So yep, doing a vision board will even help open your heart even more, and it'll pull from your heart. That's so nice. I like it, Spirit. I like it. So these are the messages that I received from Spirit, our angels, and ancestors for the first quarter of the year, January, February, and March. And I'll see you in the next quarter. So, welcome to the second quarter of the year, April, May, and June. And Spirit is showing us that quarter will be about reflection. And the energy of reflection supports our growth through the insights we get from the contemplations of self and others. So, the second quarter, April, May, June, the springtime, we're going to be in reflection. Okay. I mean, that's not a bad thing. Um, Especially coming off of that third eye, really want to work on our third eye. And then gaining intuitive abilities. Okay. So this reflection I'm getting though is nature, because we're gonna be able to start going more outside around this time. Depending on where you live, more and sitting outside. It's warming up. The flowers are coming. So this reflection is, and it says, I like it, and the energy of reflection supports our growth. Yeah. With the flowers and stuff coming back out, like they're growing and blooming, and we're growing and blooming. Look how we just one with nature. Mm. Really, through the insights we get from the contemplations of ourselves and others. So yeah, we're gonna be outside and definitely more social around this time. Okay. Yeah. Six of Cups energy, Leo. Yeah. What did you do outside when you were a kid? I really get childlike energy of reflection though. Um, just running outside. Just I just get a lot of childlike reflection of what you did in, the springtime. Like what you did with your family and traditions. I get traditions a lot during this time. Yeah, really examining how your childhood made you feel, you know? And I feel like you're going to be able to, around this time, transmute energy really well. Because once you see it in your third eye and and you're focused, it's gonna bring up feelings, like a lot of like letting go around this time. Of what's, just not for you. Like you respect other people and what they do and what they, and the reasons they do stuff, but it's just more like, I want to move in this direction. This direction makes me happy. And that's because you've already seen it in your third eye. You already know what you want. Yeah. And you're learning that dance, like with the self and others. Yeah. Some of y'all gonna be really just mastering yourself. A lot observation. Observation. That's the reflection there too. Observation of nature, outside, social people. Seeing how it really make you feel, because we've been in, you've been in the house with your third eye. And now it's going to become more social. And you're putting the test to see what you learn. But you're going to be transmuting and let go of a lot of stuff come April, May, and June. There's nothing wrong with it. Springtime for me always brings up tornadoes. It does. It's just air energy for some reason. Somebody could have like air. Well, this, man, air energy. Just picked up a whole lot of air energy. Tornadoes. But that goes with a lot of that letting go and transmuting energy in the second quarter. But that's because this third eye's popping. You connected. I am connected. So when you connected, you know, things get to moving and shaking and moving and shaking and how they do. Yeah. Observation of feelings really here. Yeah. First quarter was the mind. This is going to be really observation, awareness of feelings and emotions. I don't know if I ever said this on my channel, but I'm saying it now. Like, we live in a society where it's fuck your feelings. People don't care about feelings. You know, we try to hide our feelings. We don't want people to see our feelings. And a feeling's a part of your manifestation. We have to learn how to deal with them. We really have to learn and start observing our feelings, our feelings, and how they affect us and affect other people. That is a part of the process. That is a part of the process. Let's see what reflection has in the book here. I am reflective. I am reflective. I am reflective. Through relationships with others, we learn about ourselves. The other can be a mirror in which we see ourselves reflected in return. We can be the mirror for them. This is probably the most powerful aspect of every relationship. Everyone contributes to our growth and vice versa. The other reflects parts of our consciousness back to us too. The parts that we like and the parts that we don't. Once we realize that everything another does or says is merely an opportunity to reflect upon oneself, there is no more need for guilt, blame, judgment, or self-victimization. Our relationships are an opportunity to learn about ourselves and ultimately to grow. While this is true for all relationships that we have, the ones with friends, family, and colleagues, the ones with people we like and appreciate, and even the ones with people we don't, the relationship with our significant other offers the most profound opportunity to learn ourselves. Unless we start recognizing that the common denominator in every relationship is us, we might find ourselves repeating the same patterns and never really finding the harmonious and virtual relationships that we're looking for. Wow. Ooh. Talk to a spirit. Yeah. And this reflection also, that's, yeah, it's going to be different relationships. Like, it could be you and family, of course, examining that relationship, you and friends, you and teachers, examine you and, okay, let's say this too. So, like, as society, we got anger issues. As a society, as a collective, we have anger issues that have to start being resolved. So that is one of the reasons Spirit is going to be having us look at relationship dynamics through reflection and through mirroring. Okay? Yeah, a lot of shadow work during that time is going to be needed because people are going to be reflecting parts of you that you don't want to see, right? However, once you confront those parts that are being reflected back to you in the person, then you can grow. The energy reflection supports our growth through the insights we get from the contemplations of ourselves and others. Once we actually start seeing how our energy affects other people and how it affects our manifestations, how it affects just the collective, then that's how we know where we got work to do. That's why I got transmute energy. Yeah, it's gonna be a time we have to learn how to transmute some energy. And honestly, I transmute energy through shadow work, and it's through other people. I'm telling you because I know this is what I do as well. Okay. And it does help you grow. It really, really does. You'll be surprised. You will look back and be like, what? I cannot believe that was me, or I used to do that, or I used to think that. Sorry. I want to go back to the book. What else did it say here? It said something about the reflection. Once we realize that everything another does or says is merely an opportunity to reflect upon oneself, there is no more need for guilt, blame, judgment, or self victimization. Sorry. Yeah. Our relationships are an opportunity to learn about ourselves and ultimately to grow. Yeah. Are there similarities in the romantic relationships you have? Sorry. Are there similarities in the romantic relationships you have had? Are there certain qualities and characteristics you are attracted to in another? In what ways is your present love life the same as your past one? In what ways is it different? Is it often said that we seek in a partner the qualities that our parents had? How is this true for you, or is it not? April, May, and June is we gonna be I'm excited about that one. So this is all that I picked up from the spirit, the angels, and the guides for the second quarter of the year for April, May, and June. And I hope to see you in third quarter. Welcome to July, August, and September, quarter 3 of the year 2022. I can't help it. Why do you always be giving me all these songs? But yeah, come on and try a little tenderness. Come on, give it to me now. Yeah, when this car flipped over, I was just like, thank you. And then a song just played in my head. But I mean, after quarter two, I feel like we're gonna need some tenderness. I don't know why we couldn't get it before, why we couldn't learn tenderness before. But sometimes suffering is a part of the process. Like, I could make a whole video about that, but we have, going through the dark, you have to go through the dark to get to the light. There's really no other way around that. There's no other way around it. We have to go through the unknown to make it better. So try a little tenderness in the process. Spirit is definitely asking from us humans a higher level of intimacy. Spirit is wanting a higher level of intimacy, a deeper connection. Tenderness says the energy of tenderness activates our capacity to open our hearts and approach the world and each other with gentleness and care. I love where it says activates our capacity. So we ain't even been functioning at capacity of tenderness yet. We ain't even been functioning at the capacity of our hearts. If our hearts were truly open. That's like, wow. Okay. Like, our hearts can open up more. We can do more. Like, we could love more. We could, like, we can do more. Our hearts can open up more than we think they can. Oh, that's interesting. More gentleness and care. More gentleness and care. So July, August, September. I guess our anger management. This really continue working on those anger management. Composure. It's electrifying. Yeah, like, I don't know, something electrifying happens with this tenderness. There's really like this tenderness. It's like a switch. For real. That's what it feels like. Just looking at it compared to the other cards. It's like a switch or something. Yeah, we just get tired of fighting, tired of arguing. Mm-hmm. Angels, spirits, and guides, I know you have more to say about this tenderness. It's like they're holding back on what messages spirit, angels, and guides do you have about the third quarter, July, August, and September, for tenderness? I just feel a calmness, really. I really just feel calm. Um, feel calmness. Mm. And this is the six of, it would be the Six of Wands, though. So there would be, you think fire, victory. I mean, reaching calmness for the collective could definitely be a victory. Being able to open our hearts and approach the world and each other with gentle and kindness is a victory. Damn. That is the victory. The calmness, the peace, the anxiety, is the victory. Wow. That is the victory. Wow. That's really all they gotta say. Like, calmness, peace, no, the anxiety. Okay. They just brought up career stuff too. Career, but okay. Um, doing some people could actually be doing what you love, you know. Even if you ain't all the way there, you might just be able to start, but it'll be a calmness and a peace, and you know, and they want me to say don't worry about money, but however, don't focus on it, focus on what you love. What you focus on, you get more of. So if you focus on more of what you love, you'll get more of that. If you focus on how much money you don't have, you won't have more money. Focus on, if a money thing is an issue, say I have enough. There is enough. Get creative. Mm-hmm. All right, third quarter. Yeah, patience. Surrender to spirit, angels and gods. Let them help, is comfort you at least. Let them help comfort. Because, yeah, at this point, it's going to be a lot of hearts that need healing, you know, want healing. A lot of hearts are just going to be, they're activating, they're doing stuff. So, people's hearts is going to be tender. People's hearts is going to be tender. So approach the world and each other with gentleness and kindness and care. Treat others how you would want to be treated at this time. With calmness, patience, surrender. That's why the shadow work that you were learning, putting it more into practice. Anger management, putting it more into practice. While at the same time being kind and gentle as well. Let's see what the book has to offer. See what the book has to offer. I am tender. I am tender. I am tender. Tender Tenderness has to do with an open heart, and love, and more than anything else, has the capacity to open our heart. Ultimately, when we feel connected to a higher power, there is an infinite abundance of love available to us, a universal source that has no end and no beginning, and will never cease loving us if we allow our heart to be open enough to receive it. We then become a vessel for the flow of love, receiving from the heavens and filling up our heart, so we can let it pour from there into the world and others. When we are filled with love, we are softened, and that love easily flows through us and out of us. Even in a romantic relationship, these qualities don't always arise and flow with ease. Allow softness Allowing softness can feel unnerving and even scary. It makes us feel more vulnerable. There is always the fear that if we open up, the other might not be open to receiving us that way. That might be unresponsive and even reject us. With our heart wide open, that could hurt. Just like love inspires love, tenderness inspires tenderness. But someone must take the first step. If we understand that the ultimate source for our love is universal and not based on another human being, we can realize that we could never be without love. Not even if our beloved withdraws their love from us. The universe is abundant, an infinite source of connection and love. So we can walk this earthly plane softly and tenderly, with no need to hide or harden up. There is more than enough love to go around. There's enough to go around. There's enough to go around. There's enough. Yeah, when we talking about that? When I was talking about money and stuff, there's enough. There's always enough. Love, money, abundance, connection to higher source. And that's through our heart, you know, through our hearts is where we find this unlimited, unlimited source of love to give it, to receive it, and, then to give out the rest that we don't need or from our overflow. Yeah. And Spirit's bringing me to rejection. There's always that fear that we open up, the other might not be open to receiving us that way. They might be unresponsive and even reject us. With our heart wide open, that could hurt. Yeah. Okay, so I read this book, right, about love and respect, and it talks about, who should go first. Like, the man doesn't want to go first and the female doesn't want to go first. But it said God said the mature person will go first, you know? So sometimes you have to be the mature person, okay? Sometimes be the mature person and give your love without wanting anything back. You know? Yep. So victory. Victory in the month of July, August, and September. Victory of mature. We are maturing. At this point in the year, you will be maturing. And you should congratulate yourself and be happy for yourself for the capacity of your heart. Be thankful for the capacity of your heart to hold so much love and tenderness in it. Let's read one more thing from the book. The food for thought questions. Close your eyes to look inward. Can you feel your tenderness and the heart are connected? How does that feel to you? Do you feel that tenderness is an exclusively feminine quality? Can people be tender and masculine? Are you tender with yourself, with others? How do you express your tenderness? Is it something you do or say? Is there a feeling inside of you that arises with this expression? Do you feel loved and connected to a higher power in such a way that you are not afraid to express your tenderness? That's some good questions right there. All right, you guys, that was it for quarter 3 for July, August, and September. And I hope to see you in the next quarter. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the fourth quarter for October, November, and December. So, looks like Spirit has us working on our curiosity in the fourth quarter. The frequency of curiosity supports our inquisitive nature, which is the necessary driving force behind any growth and evolution. Okay, curiosity. Well, you know what I just realized? Okay. A lot of air. A lot of air energy this year in 2022. A lot of air energy with the sixth chakra, reflection, curiosity, really exploring an adventure, especially around Sagittarius season. Exploring, inquisitive. Shout out to the Scorpios for their inquisitive, detective nature. Libras. Because we had third eye action. Well, yeah, this is just a real adventurous, exploring vibe this year that I got. And it's through our minds and our hearts. Yeah. We've been activated, and this was a necessary driving force behind our growth and evolution beyond 2022. Yeah. Our minds in 2022 and hearts will be activated for growth and evolution. Because even with reflections, we got that supports our growth. And that was through each other, through ourselves and each other. Yeah. I feel like this is just the tip of getting to our minds and our hearts chakras. This is only the tip of the iceberg. I mean, we still have regular life to go through, Healing work can only be done, but for so long, for so much. So, yeah, I feel like we just got to the tip of things, right? And we're going to be sharing. This is going to be a good sharing time, too. Because you're inquisitive, you're going to be talking more, throat chakra. Um, okay, spirit, hold on. It gave me sharing time, but then they was like throat chakra, and then I got rude. So be mindful. Let's see, be mindful. Spirit said with your ideas and stuff because you're still learning, you're still growing. Sorry. Throat root. Get rooted. Work on your throat chakra. Be mindful of who you're talking to with your ideas. Being mindful of what you're absorbing as well. Remember, you're building trust with your intuitive abilities. Okay? Just be mindful of what you're interested in, what you're absorbing in, what you're rebuilding. Just, keep your eyes focused on your they say keep your mind focused on your own paper. Oh no. But yeah. Yeah, because come December, it's like you're gonna be breaking new ground. Come December 2022 into 2023. It's like breaking new ground. And yeah, that's probably why you had to get rooted. Working on that root chakra again. Or focusing, I didn't say again, but focusing. I just got the mouth speaks what the heart wants. The mouth speaks what the heart wants. Okay. know who that was for, what that was about, but the guides asked me to relay that message. And let's see what we got in the book. I am curious. I am curious. I am curious. When you feel attracted to another person, we want to explore and discover who they are and what they are all about. Our curiosity drives our desire to get closer, so we get a more complete picture of them. Curiosity fuels our fundamental need for connection and intimacy. To be seen, heard, understood, touched, and accepted by another, and to give the same in return. Curiosity does not have an opinion and does not judge, only wants to explore, learn, and discover. Okay. Um, yeah, that's why I say you're going to be breaking new grounds with this exploring and learning and discovering. Yeah, that's why you're going to break new grounds in 2023. Because, yeah, curiosity fuels our fundamental need for connection and intimacy. Remember, I said we're developing a higher level of intimacy with spirit. So, with that, we're going to be seeing new things, hearing new things, understanding new things, touching, exploring new things, you know, with this curiosity, discovering new things. Interesting. I like it. Okay, food for thought. Focus on one relationship that is important to you. Do you feel that you understand this person? Do you get what drives and motivates them? Think of 5 questions about them that you would like to ask them. Even asking, what is something you would really like me to know about you, is useful. By asking creative questions, you can find out things about another that we don't easily share normally, but that could be of tremendous value towards growing our closeness. Ooh, that sounds fun. I like those food for thought questions. I like curiosity. I really like curiosity. I'm excited. Like, it's like it's like they left us off so perfectly with curiosity, because it's like now I'm like, what happens in 2023? I'm more curious about the future now. That's their air energy. Mm. Oh my God. I hope you found this video helpful. This was the 4th quarter reading. I want to thank the angels, spirit, and our guides for these messages for October, November, and December. And you definitely know where you can find me on Instagram at high_frequency_seeker. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.